What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And for today, I have none other than Iberian Leather by Memo Paris. So what I'll be doing is I'll be going over the description slash musing off of the sampler card here, as well as a breakdown of the notes. Then I'll go over then I'll do a perfume experience for you guys. But before we get started, and as per tradition on this channel, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy or cafe, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness heading your way. And for today, I have none other than some Ethiopian coffee beans, which are fantastic. All right, so Iberian Leather, the Lion's Cedar. Continental, integral, and proud. The Iberian soul greets the ocean horizon that's salutary elsewhere. Atlas cedar, sandalwood, moss absolute encounter bergamot, coriander, and rosemary on their journey. Under the protection of the lion from Leon, Iberian leather stands at the heart of an olfactory kingdom where the leather accord reigns, herald of the Queers Nomads collection. Queer. I don't even know if I pronounced this right. Okay. Above it hovers the spirit of Cordoba, city renowned for its unique leather work. Destined meeting. There, the leather grain plays the part of a canvas, sculpted in relief. It catches the light, scattering flashes of rose, cinnamon, saffron, and vanilla. The leather of Iberian leather is an accord in its image, reaching the height of aromatic tension. Woody, deep, pulled towards an expressive trail, dense and distinctive, a rich flamenco voice resounding in the air. All right. So for the notes breakdown, there's bergamot, coriander, geranium, saffron, rosemary, orris, concrete, cedarwood, atlas, rose, cinnamon, Madagascar, clove, jasmine, leather accord, musk, patchouli, sandalwood, amber, agarwood, moss absolute, fire or fair balsam, vetiver, and vanilla. So quite a bit going on here, you guys. So one more sip of coffee before we spray and experience. All right, so sprayer from this house as per usual. Very good. Wow, this is just I love this house. Literally nothing bad ever comes out of this house. He's just straight up classy, aggressive, masculine scent. Straight up leather and fire is the best way I can explain this. My God, wow. So good. For whatever reason, it has a note in there that reminds me a bit of Francesca Bianchi. But, whoa. Like, it's just... Wow. Okay, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. This is super well blended. So it's going to be really hard to break the notes apart, but it is spicy, it is woody, it's green, it's fiery is the best way I can explain it. It's leathery, but the leather in here is kind of like a fine leather, like a Birkin bag from Hermes kind of a leather. So let's say they say there's bergamot and coriander. For the life of me, I wouldn't be able to pick on it. Geranium and Saffron. Rosemary, I don't know. Orris. Orris I can pick on. Cedarwood I can pick on. Rose, wouldn't be able to tell you. Cinnamon. Yeah, there's cinnamon in here. Clove, yes. Jasmine. Maybe. Leather accord, yes. Musk, yes, it is musky. Patchouli, definitely. Sandalwood, yes. Amber, yes. Agarwood, I'm not sure. Moss absolute, yes. Fair balsam, 100% yes. Vetiver, yes. Vanilla. I mean, yeah, it is there. It is there. But a lot of the other notes are just rather difficult to pick on because this is such a well blended perfume, and it's just very. It's masculine and aggressive, but contained. Okay, it's not a rough around the edges kind of aggressive masculinity. Yeah, it's really really beautiful. I love this scent. And it's, before the video ends, it's one of those scents that's most certainly full bottle worthy blind buy. I've never smelled anything like it. It has this, like I said, this kind of fire quality to it, which it's really hard for me to describe it other than that. And I don't know why that's what comes to mind, but it's just like fire, okay? And when you look at the notes, it's just there's so much going on, from the florals to the citrus to the spices, to the leather to the greens to the woods. You would not think it works, but it does, and my God, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. It's just like, honestly, I'm excited that I put this on now. Okay. So let's talk some facts, some data for you guys. Performance on this is strong. Okay. Right now, as I said, and I'm speaking to you, it is projecting strongly from my forearm. It's hitting straight up to my nostrils. My nose is not going blind to it. I can most certainly continually smell this. All right. Again, like I've stated, projection is strong. Trail and sillage is also strong with this one. This is gonna be one of those scents where it's like people will not only know that you've been in a place, but it also communicates a mood. Like I said, it has this aggression to it, okay? So it's not just that people are gonna say, hey, oh, so and so has been here, but it must be in a very aggressive, domineering mood. Like, it just has this quality to it, and it's so intangible that, like I said, the best way I can put it into words is aggression and fire, okay? So do what you wish with that. But overall performance across projection, trail, and sillage, strong. All right? With respect to seasonality, I'm going to go ahead and say this is one of those scents that most certainly will do better in colder weather, okay? There's just so much firepower in here that I think in hot weather across spring and summer, it can be overbearing, especially if you do more than one spray. So you're much better off with having it worn through cold weather, so fall and winter. With respect to time of day where you would put this on, I would not start my day with this, okay? It's just, it's intense to start your day off with this. And the thing is, now that it's sitting on my skin more, I'm getting slightly of an ashy quality, which is probably also why I think of fire. And yeah, you don't want this first thing in the morning. This is gonna be most certainly evening wear, okay? And yeah, I wouldn't wear it morning, most certainly not in the afternoon. It's evening, preferably even late evening wear. Now, with respect to how you would dress this. So, I wouldn't wear this casually. So I'm going to go ahead and say semi-formal and formal wear. This does have an air of seriousness and class to it and refinement, but it also gives off this sort of feel of having boundaries, formalized boundaries, okay? So you're going to want to dress formally with this, but honestly, even formal might be a bit too much. So semi-formal, semi-casual is where you are gonna do best with this. Think old money aesthetic is what would work with this. All right. With respect to gender spectrum, listen, this is like straight up masculine. Okay. I recommend this for the fellas. I just, yeah, this is masculine. All right. I mean, the ladies, you possibly can pull it off, but for the most part, this is masculine wear. Now, with respect to context, where would you wear this? This is one of those sensitive stuff to put a context on. So rather than context, I'm going to talk more about profile of the man that would put this on. This is kind of a bad boy scent, okay? This is a kind of an evil man's scent, a villain's scent, or an established man that does not care about the opinion of others, okay? A man that goes about life doing what he wants regardless of consequences, okay? Because most certainly this scent is gonna be slightly polarizing, okay? If you are already a sort of intimidating man and you put this on, you are just 10x'd your intimidation factor. If you're a normal dude or even a softer dude and you put this on, you're just gonna have this slight kind of keep your distance from me vibe putting this scent on. This scent is, and the reason I say it's polarizing is because depending on who you're dealing with is either gonna pull them in or is gonna keep them out of your immediate vicinity. So let's think, for example, if you are a guy and you put this on and you fit that bad boy profile and you're out dating, there will be a certain type of women that are attracted to you, and this scent is gonna enhance the congruence and the attractiveness of you, okay? That sort of contained aggression, the possibility of hurting somebody if you wanted to but you don't act on it. Some ladies respond fantastically to that. They love that in a guy, okay? So in that sense, it's gonna help you attract somebody. But let's say you are out in the corporate world, which you can put it on if you want, and if you don't care about anybody's opinion, and you are in an aggressive negotiation. Most certainly, as long as you do not care about what others think, this perfume is gonna make your life much harder, especially if you're an asshole. Okay, like this is an asshole's scent. It's a very signature asshole scent, kind of a profile of a classy, sociopathic, psychopathic asshole. All right, like a corporate raider. And yeah, this is gonna be the kind of scent where you would get to close a deal or negotiate a deal, and you win. You enter it with the mindset of a zero-sum game, meaning that winner takes all, fuck everybody, who cares whether they can feed their children or not. That's your kind of scent. You're gonna be this smug asshole that everybody in the office hates, that wishes ruin and bad luck upon, that wishes that you get fired and terminated, but it'll never happen. It'll never happen because you bring the bread in. Okay? So, I think this also surprisingly has this very hash-like quality to it. I wouldn't know what hash smells like, but I have perfumes that simulate hash or like weed, but it has this quality to it, and I'm gonna assume it's coming from the woods and the greens in here. But with that said, do I recommend Iberian Leather by Memo Paris? As I've stated earlier on, 100% yes, blind buy, get your nose on it, get your wallet on it, cop it, you will not regret it. If you really want an aggressive masculine scent, that's just, you know what, has a F off kind of a vibe to it, but also very classy and refined. All right. Okay, with that said, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. As per usual, very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.